Okay, our lesson today will be the key to keywords. Essential question. Which keywords will give you the best search result? Now, our objectives today are students will be able to experiment with different keyword searches and compare the results. Refine their searches by using multiple words, synonyms, and alternate words and phrases, and draw inferences to explain their search results. So that's your objectives for today. Now, let's talk about, we're going to start a warm-up. How do you use words when you search the internet? Well, hopefully you would use what we call a keyword into a search engine. Well, there's another word that might be okay. You input keywords into a search engine. We're going to define that word, keyword. Okay, the word keyword is, it is the most important, words related to a subject which you type into a search engine to find the information you want. Now, the thing is that if you want to get the exact information, you need to make sure you are precise on your keywords. Okay, so the word precise means clear and exact, because search engines cannot read your mind. So make sure you choose your keywords carefully and make sure you use the most precise keywords. All right, let's move on. We're going to do some fetching. Our term for today. Okay, so how do you think search engines like Google work? Now, what they do is the search engines kind of what we call crawl the internet, gathering information about millions of websites. At the click of a button, a search engine sorts through what it knows and lists the sites it thinks you want. You tell the search engine what you want by using keywords. So we're going to talk about what that means. They come up with a result page. All right. So the results page is the screen showing what a search site found in response to your keyword search. Okay, and I'm going to walk you through an example, and then you're going to have to do this by yourself. Okay. So, our question today, okay, is what foods are toxic to dogs? Our search site is going to be, what do you think? I love Google. It's my go-to search engine. So, but there are other search engines that are just as good. You have Yahoo or Bing. Those are ones that you can use. So what we're going to do is, first of all, we have to search with one keyword. I want to pretend that we only have one word out of that sentence, what foods are toxic to dogs. Okay, so we're going to go to Google and we're going to search with the word dog. All right, so let me go back to my All right, let's go to Google, and we're going to put in the word dogs. It wants to do what it wants. All right. Let's do a search. Now, look. It came up with 369 million results. Came up with pictures of dogs, a meaning of dogs, dog breeds, adoption, bringing home and care, Dogs 101, okay? Funny dogs on YouTube, cats versus dogs that are funny. But I don't think that we have found our question, the answer to our question. Did you find the answer to your question in the first 3 results? Let's type our answer X, no. And how many search results did we come up? 369 million? That's a lot. Okay. So, now we have 2 keywords. So 2 keywords, well, I'm going to pick 2. Foods, dogs. So we're going to go back and do foods and dogs. So I'm just going to type foods, dogs. Oh, well, look at that. Number of search results. Oh, sorry, got it back. That's a little bit better. 77 million instead of 379 million. Okay. 77 million. So we're just going to write. I'm trying to move you up, please. Thank you. So I'll just. All right. Now, hazardous. Is that the same thing as toxic? Let's find out. Okay. Now, oh, see, they have listed some things, foods that are hazardous to dogs. That means toxic and hazardous are synonyms. That means that dogs should not eat them. Okay. So let's go back and make sure. See, sometimes what you should do is not just pick information from the first site you find. Make sure you go to another site to make sure that, oh, look at that dog. He's cute. And you get pops up, so you just X out. Okay, to make sure that you get kind of the same answers. You can compare. So, well, we saw avocado on our first one. We saw alcohol, onions and garlic we saw on the first one, coffee, tea, and other caffeine. So those are good. This indication that these 2 websites are exactly what we were looking for. Now that's kind of cool. I gotta go back to Google. It's not letting me go back, so dogs, foods. Oh, see, if I did it this way, that's interesting. Just discovered this. Instead of going foods, dogs, I searched dogs, foods, and I came up with something different. Okay, so that's another thing to keep in mind as you're doing your search, that try flipping your words around and see what you come up with. So let's go on to our next question. So our question here was our round 1, we just used dogs. In round 2, we used foods and dogs. We didn't get to round 3 because we kind of found our answer. So how many searches did it take? Okay, 2 searches. How many keywords did it take to find the answer? 2. Now, our answer is, okay, we have onions, garlic, chocolate, avocado, which I did not know, raisins and grapes, alcohol. So those are just some examples. Now let's go back to our, and 2 sites that had the answer I was looking for. Let's redo our search here, foods, dogs. The first one was the at aspca.org. So we're going to type that in there. See how I just typed in the main website? And then the other one was, this one cracks me up, petswebmd.com. There's a WebMD for people too, but I didn't realize there was a pet one. So petswebmd.com. Pets.webmd.com. All right. So I just took you through how to do a search with keywords. Now you're going to get a handout. You need to come see me for the actually, I'll just go ahead and give it to you. Well, no, take that back. Come get the handout after you have finished watching this video. Read through the questions on the handout. In addition to the answers, you will record the keywords you used to search and at least 2 sites where you found your answers. So some of your questions, again, because we're fetching sites with our keywords, we're going to do some doggy data hunting. So some of your questions, so you have 3 questions you need to answer. Make sure you write down your keywords you used, 2 sites you found them on, and then you'll also have 3 follow-up questions. If you have any questions or any problems, come see me. Good luck.